Gentlemen, today 10 countries where you can buy a passport in. Yes, you heard right. These countries, in exchange for your money, they legally grant you citizenship in their jurisdictions. In this video, you'll know the requirements, the times, and the costs of all of these 10 passports. And at the end, I'm going to share with you a secret that is not publicly known passport, that it's also, we could consider it a CBI program, Citizenship by Investment. So stay until the end to know this bonus one. By the way, expect this video to be a little bit more technical and full of information, so rewatch it, pause, take notes. As somebody, myself, that I have 7 residencies, legal residencies in 4 continents, and that I had 4 tax residencies during the last 4 years, well, I had to go through a lot of search and comparison to come up with the best residencies, tax residencies, passports. So this is pretty much the research that I do before choosing where to place a next flag. For example, right now I have multiple passports on my way to 5. So this video is what I would do to choose myself what next passport to get. First, we have Antigua and Barbuda. This island in the Caribbean, it's one of the easiest, more straightforward citizenships by investment you can find. In exchange for $100,000, again, all of the prices requirements that I'm going to share in this video is at the time of shooting. You need to check if they are updated. If you want to know the last information, you can find it on Google, or you can book a consultation with us in the link down below. So every time that we jump on a call with a client or a prospect, we share the most updated information. Closing brackets. Antigua and Barbuda, right now, for $100,000, you can have citizenship, plus some legal fees to the government and some team fees to process your application. But once you pay that, it's a really straightforward process. It's usually a great choice for families, since adding more applicants, spouse, children, it's really affordable in Antigua and Barbuda. Processing time is around 3 to 4 months, and there are only basic requirements like having a clean background check, criminal record. Benefits include a favorable tax regime, and as I mentioned, including more family members for a very affordable price. The only con, if you consider it a con, is that this citizenship by investment, as many that we are going to share today in this video, are donations, so you do not recover the investment back, except for a few that I will share in a minute later. Number 2, we have Dominica, another island in the Caribbean, gives you visa-free access to 135 countries. Again, it is a donation and it's a pretty similar process. Processing time is around 4 to 6 months, and advantages of Dominica is a global income 0% tax, so if you don't make the money in Dominica, like in the previous passport, you don't pay taxes, friendly business environment, and a pretty robust passport. Number 3, offering another option in the Caribbean islands. We talk about Grenada. Grenada offers visa-free traveling to 140 countries. The investment in this one is a little bit higher, $150,000, and the process is fast. Again, very straightforward. You can expect 4 to 6 months as well. You can include family and children. All these passports that I'm sharing and the 2 ones that I'm gonna share next are very similar, so if you have any special requirement that why you want that passport, it's better to jump on a consultation and see which one of the 5 in the Caribbean islands is best for you, because the nuances are so little. And especially check the maps that we are putting here in this video, check them in detail if you want expanded, and see the list that you're gonna find as well online updated, so you can check if this passport from the Caribbean is gonna have visa-free access to the country you want, because it changes. Anytime they can lose access, for example, to the UK, or for example, Grenada was really popular for their option to the E2 visa on the United States. It was the only one in the Caribbean out of these 5 that you could get the E2 visa, but now they removed it. So who knows what will happen in the future. This video again is informative, but always check the updates. 4th one, it's St. Lucia. St. Lucia is a $100,000 investment, as well a donation, and in 4 to 6 months with a clean criminal record, clean background check, they are gonna give you the citizenship. Many of these countries, many of these Caribbean islands, even they might not have access to countries like the United States, it does not mean that you cannot apply for a visa to get into those countries. So, for example, St. Lucia has 145 countries visa-free, plus all the ones that you can apply before arrival to that country. And number 5, the Platinum Passport in the Caribbean, St. Kitts and Nevis, 156 countries visa-free. It's a bit more expensive, similar to Grenada, $150,000. But one of the good things recently they announced with St. Kitts and Nevis is that they accelerated the application process. So instead of taking 6 months, it can go down to 2 to 3 months. If you are in a rush, St. Kitts might be a good option for you. Number 6, out of the Caribbean now and into Jordan. Jordan, it's not what we would call a strong passport. It gives you visa-free access to only 50 countries. The pros include a stable political environment and no requirements, physical requirements to be in the country. But disappointing news is that $750,000 is the investment for this poor passport when it comes to open countries, borderless countries accessible to their citizens. Why do I share it here? Well, because it's officially a CBI program, and for you to compare for that similar price to our next option, number 7. We're talking about Malta. This is considered one of the best passports in the world. Access to 184 countries. The pros of this passport, it is that it's a member of the EU and you have visa-free access to all the Schengen area. Oh, Miquel, you said $750,000. The same price as Jordan for this excellent passport. I heard Malta, it's $1 million. It depends on the contacts that you have. You can find people, service providers that offer the Maltese passport for €1,000,000 or even €1,150,000. But depending on the contacts that you have, you can get access to better deals. The processing time, it's one of the downsides. It's longer, 12 to 14 months with presence in the country. However, you are not gonna regret spending some time in Malta since it grants excellent lifestyle options, especially for wealthy individuals. You're gonna have beautiful paradisiacal beaches, you're gonna have Mediterranean cuisine and beautiful architecture. Summers in Malta, chef kiss. Next one, we've got Montenegro, our 8th option. 120 countries, visa free, includes a lower cost. This one is €350,000. The con is that it's a worse passport compared to other EU countries. For example, the one that I will share with you at the end, the bonus one, that one is an European passport. It's not EU at the moment, but if you want direct citizenship to a passport in Europe, stay until the end. However, if $350,000 and a 3 months processing time is a good option for you, then Montenegro is a country you want to consider. The benefits include EU candidacy status, beautiful landscapes, and stable economy. Number 9, we've got North Macedonia, 125 visa-free countries. For €200,000 and a 2 to 3 months processing time, you can become a North Macedonia citizen. The benefits include an up and coming economy, as well European country with EU candidacy status and geographically located in a beautiful region. Finally, number 10, Turkey. 111 countries visa free. The good part about Turkey is that it is not a donation like the other ones. It is citizenship by investment via real estate. Again, check out Turkey. You want to know this country and you want to make the most of this opportunity if you are interested in this jurisdiction, because some months earlier it was $250,000. Now it's $400,000, and who knows in the future if the investment in real estate you have to do in the country is going to keep increasing. The good part is that after 3 years of this real estate investment, you can recover all your money and the profits you've made. So here's how it works. You invest in real estate. After 3 months, you can claim your Turkish citizenship. So you are a Turkish citizen really quickly, and then you hold the real estate for up to 3 years. After that, you can sell it and you can keep the citizenship for a lifetime. The benefits of Turkey. I see many after as well interviewing investors, real estate investors in this channel. You can check the interview with David Klefecker, with Ladislas, the wandering investor. They both know a ton. They are wells of knowledge about Turkey. They personally have investments in there, and after talking with them in depth, they see it's an emerging market, booming opportunities, growth in this country. Despite the lira, the local currency, going down, you can see higher returns on your real estate than the depreciation against the dollar of this local currency, which makes it a really interesting market, booming market in real estate that is attracting a lot of talent, entrepreneurs, business people. So that's a great indicator that the country is on the uptrend. Also, the lifestyle quality is really high. You're gonna get a great lifestyle for a very affordable price. And you also must consider about Turkey the strategic location. It's in the very middle between the Middle East, Europe, you've got Russia, you've got China really close, also Africa in the south of Turkey. So in 3 to 5 hours of a plane trip, you are pretty much anywhere in this side of the world. Regarding absolute number of visa-free countries, as we mentioned, is not the highest, it's 111 countries. However, you might find interesting locations that fulfill your needs with the Turkish passport. So the best strategy that I would recommend to sovereign individuals like you and I is partnering up with a real estate investor there in Turkey, so the money that you put towards this citizenship not only secures you this passport but also appreciates in value in the next 3 years. And finally, number 11, the bonus one, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, it's Serbia. Serbia is not an officially published CBI program. However, there's a law, a part of the law in Serbia that says citizenship by exception. If you become a valuable enough person for the country, the prime minister or the president can sign a letter granting you access, becoming a citizen of their country. Advantages of the Serbian citizenship is that this passport has visa-free access to Russia, China, and all the Schengen area. Besides that, being very strategically positioned in the continent between Russia, you have Europe, you have Middle East, you have Africa, similar to the Turkish one, really strategic location for sovereign individuals like us. As well, a growing economy, a passport that is becoming an asset more and more valuable over time, because this country, Serbia, is actively expanding the number of visa-free countries agreements that they have, and it's probable that it's gonna enter the EU in the future. So that's an extra possible benefit you can expect. For a more detailed video about Serbia, you'll find it in our channel and it's gonna be linked below this video. This was it, gentlemen. The 10 passports, 11 passports that you can buy, countries that give you their citizenship in exchange for your money legally. Just beware, last message, beware of scams, beware of companies that ghost after you pay them the first part of their money. It's really typical, so please make sure that you work with solid companies and not buy by accident fake passports or documents that in the future might cause you big trouble. This is it, gentlemen. This is Miquel Gironès from Dubai. Check other videos in this channel about tax-free residencies, tax-free passports, or more details about this special opportunity with the Serbian passport, clicking this video over here. I want to see you there. Till the next one, be extraordinary. Adeu.